Hi, my name is Zikra. Like what you see, give me a
Like and subscribe.
Hi guys. So today I thought let's make some labels. Now I don't have a stamp that I could use for labels, so let's try to make our own. So I've got these scrap papers, and these are the cutaways, when we score or cut and trim away the excess papers. So those are the strips that I've just glued on to A4 sheets. We've got some tea dye papers and some A4 sheets, colored A4 sheets, ledger, and some more other colored ones. So let's try to use these. So I've gone ahead and cut a few labels, as you can see, that I made beforehand. And it's pretty easy. It's let me just show you a few of them. So this is what they look like. It's just hand cut. I fussy cut them basically. And this is the template I made. This is the smaller one, and let me just look for the larger one that I made. Should be somewhere in here. Okay, that's strange. I can't seem to find the big one, but it's okay. I'm going to show you how to make it from scratch anyway. So let's get started. So how I made this template was I just took a square rule paper, and then I just counted, like for example, if I take this one, that would be one. Let me show you. Okay, I'm just going to show you because I can't find the template, but this is exactly how I did it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 squares is the length, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 squares down. That's exactly how I did that. So I just take my ruler and then I'll draw. Let me just use a color pencil so you could see. How about to use this orange so you can see what I'm doing, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and draw like that, and down here as well. Like that. And then I'm just going to line it up at the points. This point to this point. I'm just going to make sure as neat as I can. It doesn't have to be that perfect, but as neat as I can. Just going to draw that line down there, and this over here, and then on this side as well. And over here, like that. So this would be the large one, large label, right? And for the smaller one, I went up to, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's 1, 2, 3, 3 is the height. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one. Like that. The whole point of this is for people like me who don't have these stamps. What do? We make them, of course. The process, once you get this template done, you don't have to keep drawing it, but this is exactly, like for example, I lost that template, but no worries, we can always make another one. Like that. And here as well. Right. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this up. that's one. And this is the second one. Okay, so now that we've got our labels, these pieces of paper are quite flimsy and they'll probably wear and tear. So I've just taken this scrap piece of cardboard. It's quite thin as well. It doesn't matter. You can use a cereal box or anything like that. And I'm just going to trace again. Doesn't matter if it moves. Just try to line it up and draw again. I'm going to need two of the same shape. That's the second one. And now let's do the small label, the shorter one. Now, if you don't like the triangle, the slant on the labels, you don't have to cut it that way. But I think that adds to the beauty of it. So if you don't like the slant, just take the piece of paper back again and again. Let me see again. How many was that? Okay, up to here and here. Okay. You just try to draw a straight line. You just keep the label like a rectangle, and you can go ahead and use your corner rounder to round up the edges instead of, so that would just be it. And instead of slanting the edges, cutting it down, you can just cut it this way. And then you can use your corner punches to round off the edges. That would also work. And the beauty about this is you can make your labels small as you want or big as you want. But this is just the concept. I'm going to pay a bit more attention when I'm cutting this out because this is the template after all. And it helps if you use big scissors. Okay, so I'm just going to paste these together. Maybe this one is like this. Yeah, see, that's more perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to take these two pieces and I'm just going to line them up, as you can see. I've tried to cut them best I can. And I'm just going to use my white glue and glue them so the thickness, so they double in thickness, because I will be using them a lot and we do not want them to wear and tear too much. So yep, I'm just going to put them together like this and leave them to dry. And I'm just going to do the other one. If you're someone that enjoys fussy cutting, this is something you will truly enjoy. It's literally like fussy cutting, basically. I'm just going to glue this one as well. I decided I'm not going to do this one because this is pretty self-explanatory. You just use your corner rounders. Yeah, just use that. But that's quite self-explanatory. I just want to show you how I made these ones. So once you got the templates down, it's pretty much fun from there on, because all of these are your own handmade labels. How amazing is that? So these ones, I didn't do anything too fancy. As you can see, they're just painted with watercolors, and I've drawn them and I fussy cut each and every one of these. But I'm just going to show you how we can do the next bit. We can do so much more. As we have here, you can use your stamps if you like to decorate it. I mean, say this is your canvas. Now this is what you're going to decorate, right? You can go ahead and paint on it. You can use your stamps. You can draw. You can do whatever you like. You can do anything. You can use washi tapes and use your templates and stuff. You can go crazy. So see, this side is the tie-dye side and this side is the, what do you say, plain white. So for this one, I'm just going to start painting and coloring, and let's take it from there. Let's have some fun. I'm just going to do some basic painting. You can emboss this piece of paper, but I'm just trying to show you something simple and not complicated too much. Okay, let's just start with a red. Just going to use a big brush. It truly does not matter how you decorate it. This is where you play. And I like that the colors are quite like blending. Just leave that aside to dry. Now this one is kind of got the lines. Paint over this side, because why not? Because most of the time we're not going to see the back anyway. So let me just see what the blue can do. I'm not going to clean my brush, just going to go for it. As I said, I used the watercolor on the other ones. This one dries faster, so that's why I'm using this. But you can use anything you like, and it's your own art piece. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm not going to decorate this. I'm just going to use it as it is. I'm just going to trim off this white bit. Yeah, I'll leave it. It's fine. So you can choose which one you want to use. Just use this one. So maybe I'll turn it this way. And you might want to use a pen, because I don't think a pencil will show that clearly. I mean, it's safer to use a pencil if you are not too precise and then you want to erase the lines. But I'm not going to fuss about it. I'm just going to use a pen. I'm going to start tracing. Like that. As I said, this is a bit time consuming, but the end result is amazing. And on the other hand, you're making your own paper to fussy cut. You can fussy cut while watching TV or something like that. And just like that, you have your own handmade labels. And it's so unique, because you made it from scratch, and it's wonderful to see the outcome. Since I don't have space there for this big one, I'm just going to use the small one. I'm not going to waste this. Like that. And I'm just going to continue. It's actually quite therapeutic. If you're just, you're just tracing basically. See, I'm glad I left the white bit. So that's basically what it will look like, guys. And we just did with these two. This is exactly what it looks like. Sort of like a beehive. And then we will just go ahead and cut it up. How cool is that? That's basically it. You just cut them up to make these labels. Same thing with these. Just going to use the small one now. It's the same thing, guys. Okay, so I think you understand. But the beauty of this is, see, like each label looks so different to each other. So, look at that, how pretty. Okay, now that we got this, look at all these labels, guys. Look at all of these labels. Like each one of them looks so different to the other. Isn't that amazing? And this is a bigger one, and say you want to put something in the middle. That's how they would look. Isn't that amazing? That's a label. So you can decorate this any way you like. You can go ahead and use your black pen to give it a border like this, like the faux stitching, which is what I had done on the other labels. Like that. So even when you paste it on the larger label, looks fine. Let me try to do this also. Maybe I can use a different color for this one. How about, let's see. How about the orange? Let's see if that shows up. Okay, on the black, it's not showing too well, but it's okay. If you look closely, it does show. And just like that, we have a label, guys. How amazing is that? Let me just glue it down. Try to center that like that. Then we can use the back of the scissors as well to press it down better. How pretty does that look? So let's see what we can match with these. Let's take a couple of them out. Red on red. No, it's still yellow and red. You can glue them first and then add this markings if you like. Then let's just make a couple of labels. It's not necessary that we glue them down. We can leave them loose like this and then use them when the project is near. But I'm just showing you all the possibilities. Okay, we use this one. This is something that I try to just color using my black gel pen without doing it this way. I just try to color it, and that's more time consuming because I was just trying to draw a thin line around. This purple is nice. I have many, but all of this I used watercolors, as you can see. How about we use this label for this one? Okay, so here we have our 10 labels that we just did. And as I said, you can go ahead and make this any color theme that you like. You want them to be properly grunged up, you can go ahead and make them really grungy and stamp on them and do whatever you like. But this is just the idea. And you can go ahead and write in these as well. I haven't thought about writing on it yet, but I thought let's make cute clusters with them. Clusters is not very hard, is it? So let's try to decorate them with more scraps. Okay, so I've got some punched out circles in here, tiny fabrics, like the tiniest pieces in here, and I've got some strips and other scraps here as well. So let's see what we can do. It's got this yellow piece, and let's just see what we can play with. Okay. Just cut it up here, and let's see if we can rip it and free it a bit more. Okay. Just going to use my hot glue gun and just glue that down. I wish I could free that a bit more though. Okay, what else we got? We have this blue one. Okay. How about a small piece down there? Okay. Need to fill these up. And I can use some of this as well. Side maybe. Something like that. And I need something to go on top. So how about we open this? It's all plain. As you can see, it's just as plain now at this stage. What can we use? How about this circle? Like that. That's a bit too big for that piece. Okay, let's look for something else. Oh, how about this silver piece? Or this white. It's white. And that looks good. But I'm not sure this combination goes with this, but I think it will suit this more. Okay, just going to see what else I could use. That's okay, but not really feeling it. Because this one, I guess, is the grungy one. So this feels a bit grungy, so. That combination is pretty, but I'm not sure that goes well with that either. Something light will complement. Maybe. Okay, let's try something else. Yeah, I think I like black better. Let me just staple this on. This way. Okay. What else? Oh, I think that looks pretty as well. Okay. I think that's so cute. Okay, I like that though. What else can I add to this? Maybe this, like that. It can even be right in the center. It doesn't even need to be on the side. Yeah, I think I'm going to go do this one right in the center. Like that. Okay, see? You don't necessarily have to put them on the edge. They work very well in the middle as well. Let's do a couple of more. Now I feel like I should have done this in the middle, so let me see if I can take this off. Oh, it's ripping. No, let's just leave that. I don't want to rip anything. But I should have done that in the middle. It's so much cuter right in the center. I like that. That there. This one will actually go in the middle like this. That's perfect for this as well. Like that. Because why not? Right? Because I'm guessing like this. I don't like this at the back anymore. Just gonna rip it up. It's fine. Can use it for something else. For sure. But I don't like this one for this. Okay. Just going to go ahead and use this in the middle. Yeah, I think that's cute. I mean, this did add to it, but I think I wasn't feeling that too much. But now it kind of looks too bare at the same time. Let's see. Should I have just left it like that? I feel like this net thing always saves the day. So, let's see if that works. Okay, I'm just going to glue it back down. I know. But I felt like this is meant to be with this, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue it back down. So just like that, we've decorated 5 of them. Now let's try to use some of these circles. Just put them down. And these are all made of scraps as well. So let's see. Let's see what we could do. Oh, I think this purple will complement this one a lot. But instead of just pasting that down like that, what else could I add? I mean, it will be cute even in the corner like that. That would work. How about something like this? Yeah, I think that's good. A circle at the back. I'm happy with that actually, right in the middle. In the center over there. I have more butterflies, I suppose. Yeah, that's pretty too. Let's see. And for this one, I thought I have this bucket of like banners and things, also from scraps. I just stacked them on. I just took this label thing and just going to quickly just ink it up like so. And I'm going to just move these ones to the side, and I'm going to glue. And again, let's also ink this. Okay, and this one. Last but not least, let's see if we can add another banner thing to this one. I'm just going to staple it. I'm wondering if I should do it to the side like this. Maybe like this is better. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, so these are all that we did just now from scratch with just scraps. But I'm thinking, since they're also labels, I just want to write something on one of the labels. So let's just make one plain label and try to see if we can write something on it. Just randomly picked these two. Let's quickly glue it down and do exactly what we did last time. Okay, so we have a plain label here, right? This is how it started. What shall I write? Maybe I'll write with the plain label first. whoa, I'm dropping everything. Okay, let me just write something. It's not even in the center. So since it was a, what do you say, watercolor, it kind of like rubbed off, so don't do that. This is how we custom make our own labels, guys. Let me show you what we did so far one more time. I hope you liked this mini tutorial. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Bye.